Welcome to my Wednesday ramblings. This has been a little bit of a different week as I'm recovering from COVID and striving to do a little bit each day without trying to overstress at the moment. I recognise that timing isn't always the best when you are faced with recovering from whatever kind of illness, but especially from COVID. So I'm taking it very gently just at the moment. But this is week 4 of the message series, Grace and Truth. This weekend, as we've moved along, we've come to the story of the genealogy of Jesus. And Matthew's Gospel gives us a fairly impressive list of people who are part of that story. But it comes down to the final part of the story, and it's the story of Joseph. Joseph, about whom very little is written in the scriptures, except basically in Matthew's Gospel, where we're told that the Lord appears to him and speaks to him in dreams, and Joseph is able to appreciate something of the grandeur of God as he recognizes God touching his life. There's a very real sense of Joseph, son of the line of David, is aware of the uniqueness of the role he is to play. And yet there's a certain fear about it, a certain uncertainty about what is actually happening and what it will mean. We don't know, truthfully, how much in the end Joseph was able to understand and appreciate. But we do know that he was a faithful husband to Mary, and that he was a loving parent to the child Jesus. He was the one who gave him the name, and he was the one who set him on the path that would become his later ministry. So it's not necessarily important that we know a lot about Joseph. It's just that he was, in a very real sense, a faith-filled man who was prepared to accept what the Lord asked of him in his dream and to live according to the promise God made him, that God would be with them and would protect them. So this weekend, we have an opportunity to take and a taste a little bit of what it means to have faith and to step out in faith, even when we're uncertain about what that will mean. And so I'd like to hope that we too, like Joseph, will have the courage to accept what God asks of us. And as we enter into the mystery of the incarnation, the birth of our Saviour, we too may know the glory and the power of God, for God truly is a wondrous God. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you next week on my Wednesday ramblings.